If I had to choose one word for Cultural, I'm going to go with the hummingbird. I was really excited when I landed in Arequipa because it's beautiful, and when I stepped off the plane and I saw all of the volcanoes surrounding Arequipa, I felt at home because I come from the Rocky Mountains in the USA, and so I knew I was going to have a lovely time here. I think something that caught my attention was really positive, and it's how very friendly everybody is here. Everyone was greeting me with kisses and hugs, and I expected people to be friendly, but I felt like I was coming into family. Everyone was just so welcoming and so kind. So that was something that was just really impressed me when I got here. So I did get to explore a little bit of the city. So I got to go to Plaza de Armas, and I did some shopping at some of the markets. And I also got to go to another region in the city and go to the Mirador, so I could have a big view of the city and the mountains. And one thing that really made me happy here is that I'm vegan, and there are so many amazing vegan restaurants. And so the food scene, the food culture here in Arequipa has been really amazing for me, because as a vegan, sometimes it's hard to find things that I can eat, but I have been eating like a princess the whole time I have been here, so that's been really enjoyable. I would tell colleagues of mine that if they get an opportunity or an invitation to come here to Arequipa, they should definitely take advantage of that opportunity, because the community is so kind and welcoming. The city is absolutely beautiful. This facility, the campus here at Cultural, is really impressive, and yeah, they would just feel very at home, and I think they would enjoy their time here. So while I was here at Arequipa, I had a really amazing opportunity to work with dozens of teachers here at Cultural. I was doing workshops with the teachers, and so initially I did a workshop for teachers of young learners, and we talked about different issues related to classroom management and motivating the young learners and making learning exciting and relevant to them. We did a workshop on social emotional learning, which is something I'm really passionate about, building community in the classroom with the students, teaching them how to have pro-social behaviors, how to build and maintain relationships with people. And all of the teachers were really excited about that. They want to find more opportunities to really connect with their students on a human-to-human level, and also help their students connect with each other, so that when students come here to Cultural to study, they're making friends, they're excited to go to class because they know they're going to have a nice positive experience. And then we did a workshop on differentiation and promoting learner autonomy. And that was a really fun one, because the teachers have multiple level learners in their classes. They have students with different needs, with different backgrounds. And so we talked a lot about how can you build on from the textbook and tap into the learner's needs, find out what's interesting to them, build on their strengths, address any weaknesses they might have. And then I also got to do workshops with the coordinators and the coaches and the mentors. And that was really special, because we talked about teacher professional development and approaches to inquiry-based, teacher-led professional development, so that after I leave, they can continue working together in a community of practice, exploring the issues that are most important to them in their classrooms. And then another really great opportunity I had was observing a lot of classes, from the children's program to the adults program, basic level, intermediate, advanced. So I saw, maybe 15 or so teachers teaching different classes, and I got to see how they're using the National Geographic textbook series and how they're engaging the learners in the online space as well as in the in-person classroom. And it was just really wonderful to see the students be eager to learn English and use this amazing campus with all of its phenomenal technology and beautiful classrooms. So yeah, I've had such an amazing time here working as a consultant. Working with the teachers at Cultural was really inspiring and motivating. I am a teacher educator. I love working with teachers. They really love working with their students. I think what I loved the most was seeing how much they were teaching each other and learning from each other. If I had to choose one word for Cultural, I'm going to go with the hummingbird. So colibri, hummingbird, is something that is just really special to me, because we have a lot going on in the world right now, and it's easy to feel like, oh my gosh, how can I make a change? How can I make a difference? But there's a beautiful folktale about a hummingbird where the forest is on fire and all the animals are leaving the forest and leaving the fire, and there's this little hummingbird that goes from the forest to the lake, takes a drop of water, back to the fire, back to the lake, back to the fire, and all the big animals are like, "Hummingbird, what are you doing? You're too small, you can't make a difference." And the hummingbird just looks at them and says, "You know, I'm doing the best I can." And so when I'm here at Cultural, I just have the sense that these teachers, even with everything going on in their lives and in the world and whatever extra pressures they have, they are showing up and they are doing the best that they can. And as a result, I think they're going to have a huge impact on at least someone in their class, if not all their students, and then the greater community. So I'm going to go with Hummingbird to represent Cultural. Thank you so much for having me here at Cultural in Arequipa. I have had such an amazing time and I'm already planning my next trip here. So this is not adios, this is hasta luego, and I will see you soon.